Hey, what's up, nerds? How's everybody doing today? Doing a head shave, like the title says. Decided just to go live real quick. It's Saturday morning. Just got off of work. I know this is spur of the moment, so if no one jumps on, no big deal. I just doing a head shave. Thought, you know what? Let's just do another one live and have it post immediately. There's no upload, no editing, nothing like that. So. If anybody jumps on, great, thank you. If not, no big deal. I'm just gonna keep rolling with the shave. So today, I'm trying out a brand new soap. This is Sterling Soap Electric Sheep, and I got this on won this on a piff from one of the forums, and it's almost a full tub, very lightly used. I don't know if anybody's used Sterling Electric Sheep before. But this is like Arco on steroids. This is very lemon cleaner scent to me. It's very strong citronella scent, is what the website said, and it is really strong, like a cleaner. You could probably wear this and keep the mosquitoes away. Not my favorite, but you know, I thought it's, you know, what's up, IC? How you doing, man? But I thought it'd be fun to try. I'm grateful to the guy who piffed it. Liberty Tree, how's it going? So, yeah, I'm gonna use it, pass it around at work, let some guys who wet shave use it, maybe make some trades with them, you know, use some of their soaps for a little bit, let them use this. And then, I don't know, maybe piff it along or keep it if we like it. Maybe someone at work will like it and I can piff it to them. So, but yeah, very strong lemon, citronella, lemon cleaner scent. So we'll see how it performs. Sterling performs well. And I'm going with my Maggard's Open Comb, or Maggard Open Comb, Maggard Black, the 30 millimeter black synthetic tuxedo. I don't know why I said open comb, because as you can tell by the title, I'm going with the Gem Clog Proof. First time using this on my head, so I'm excited for that. So I've already got some pre-shave oil on, and my computer's telling me I have a very bad connection right now. So hopefully that clears up. Alright guys, sorry sorry about that connection issue. But anyhow, Maggard 30 millimeter synthetic, gonna load it up and get into the shave. But hey John, what's up, man? Good morning. Roll Tide, go Dogs, roll Tide. Hopefully we see you guys in the national championship game. You should shave your eyebrows too. Don't know if I'm gonna be doing my eyebrows today. I don't know if the Navy oh, congratulations, I see. But don't know how the Navy would appreciate if I showed up to work without any eyebrows. That's definitely going to be against uniform regulations. But yeah, John, hopefully we see you guys in the national championship game if you can handle Oklahoma in that offense. We'll see if your defense is up to the task. So, all right. That is thickly loaded. How many years in the Navy? Just over, well, 7.5 now. So a little over 7.5. So, yep, 7.5 years, and I'll be out in July. So I'm just taking what was left over in the tub and putting it on my head. And then get a little bit of water. We're gonna go straight to it. Chris Seeker, he's probably not on, but if Chris Seeker, if you watch this, he's commented on my few of my videos about doing a bowl lather, and I need to get better at a bowl lather. I'm not very good at making a bowl lather. But part of that, Chris, if you watch this, I like doing the head and face lathers. They feel good. Feels nice to do a head and face lather. I don't know. What do you guys like? Do you guys like bowl lathers? Do you like head or face lathers? What do you prefer? What do you find makes a better lather for you? Yeah, very, very strong lemon citronella scent on this electric sheep. So, and I've used some Sterling soaps, and they all have pretty good strength of scent on them, and this does too. And they all perform really well, so that's why Sterling. Hopefully my video, let me know whoever's watching, if anybody's still able to be on, if my video's cutting out really bad. I know my connection, it said it had a bad connection. Weather's getting a little stormy up here in the Northeast. We're supposed to get 6 to 7 inches of snow today and tonight, so. John, that's good. You shave your eyebrows sometimes, man. I don't know if it's on and off. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I'm sorry if this is difficult to watch. Hopefully it picks up and becomes better. Nope, I've never shaved my eyebrows. Don't know if I ever will. Not probably something that I'll ever do. Don't know how my wife would respond to that. But as I was saying, I picked Sterling to do my first gems shave with because I know Sterling performs really well. Builds a good lather. Well, this is drinking up the water for sure. Liberty Tree, did you, if you're still on, if my internet hasn't cut out and kicked anybody off, did you serve in the military? That. Yeah. You Georgia boys, total of 25 years. Okay, what branch of the service were you in? Hey, Cincy, what's up, man? John, you guys down there in Georgia probably aren't too used to having a lot of snow. Army, thank you for your service, Liberty Tree. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time, your dedication, your sacrifice, your service to our country. I really, really appreciate that. Cincy, good to see you on here, man. Hopefully, life's going good. And the brush is still very well loaded. So, here we go. My snow-covered head, as John, the common sense shaver, would say. Alright, here we go. First try with the gem Clog Pruf. Jumping straight in against the grain. We'll see how it does. I'll put a little bit of this down a little lower. So I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's a lot of audible feedback from this. It's very smooth. It doesn't quite have the same smooth glide, the same glide as the Parker variant or even the Mule or the Maggard open comb. Okay, retired, went to the reserves. That's what, I'm looking at doing the same thing, joining the reserves when my contract's up, my enlistment's up here in July. Transferring either to the Navy Reserves, Air Force Reserves, just whatever one fits best. And 2 years from pension, congratulations. I'm sure you can't wait for those 2 years to go by. So I've watched some guys do head shaves with these gems, and that's what made me, think about doing one. And it's going okay. It's definitely not as smooth or effortless of a shave as the variant, the Maggard open comb, or the Mule R41, the R41. But we'll see how it feels. Maybe it's going to be super efficient and my head's going to be perfectly smooth first pass, so we'll see. I think there's about three days growth, 3 or 4. But there's a ton of audio feedback from this. More than I was expecting. I guess. I didn't really know what to expect, but it surprised me how much there was. Oh, and guys, I started the spreadsheet. Thank you, Cincy, for filling in what you put, and everybody who's filled in. If anybody wants in on that spreadsheet, shoot me an email. I'll put it down in the description of this once it gets posted. The email and a link to the spreadsheet so people can view it. But if you want to get in on it, it's a spreadsheet where you can put in your razors and then what blades you have that you find are the best combination. Oh, no problem, Cincy. But it's a spreadsheet. You can put in the razors you have and what blades you find to work the best with those. That way you can, 1, you can keep track for yourself, and then 2, other people can go in and look at, if they're looking at trying a new razor out, they can see what blades other people liked, or what blade, if they want to order some new blades, what a consensus favorite is, kind of across the board. So if anybody wants in, shoot me an email and I'll link you to the spreadsheet. So everybody getting prepared for Christmas, the holiday season, or if you don't, so yeah, it's John, it's definitely has a lot of audio feedback. I think it sounds probably a lot. I think the sound probably makes you think it's worse than it is. It's not bad at all. It's not, it's not nearly as smooth, like I said, as the R41, the variant, some of those other ones. But it's doing a good job. It's better than the Future, or I tried a Gillette Tech one time and that was just absolutely horrendous. But Liberty Tree, I started Oh man, hopefully my internet's not too bad again. I started about 8 months ago, 9 months ago, somewhere in that range. I told my wife as soon as my hair line receded far enough back, it was starting to go back on the sides. As soon as it reached a certain point, I was just shaving it. Just done doing the buzz cut, just shaving it. So for about 8 months, I've been shaving. So I am by no means an expert in this at all. I just have fun making the videos. They're a fun release for me, kind of like a little bit of they're almost therapeutic for my brain. And so I do the videos just out of fun and learning new things, meeting people or talking with people, getting, making new friends in this new hobby. Yeah, I love it. I would never go back. I was telling my wife, rather than take a pill or Rogaine or something like that to regrow hair, I would definitely rather take something that just made me bald. That I never had hair on my head. I mean, I enjoy shaving, but I would rather just be bald, completely bald, nice and smooth all the time. So it seems like my internet's still pretty bad. My camera keeps freezing up and then skipping ahead, so I apologize for that, guys. And if I miss a comment because I'm looking down, Jim, thanks for joining us. If I miss a comment because I'm looking down, I'm sorry. So this gem, I like it on my face, very smooth, efficient. Oh, Liberty, I'm sorry, I missed your last comment. One just flashed up on the screen, so I apologize for that. And unfortunately on these live videos, they don't let you go back and review the comments that were left during the video, or if they do, I don't know. Yeah, Cincy, sometimes it's pretty hit or miss for me. Sometimes my internet is really good and strong and I can do a video and not have any problems, and then other times, like today, for some reason, it's kind of stormy here. I mean, it's not bad. It's just starting to snow a little bit. So I don't know. But this gem, now unless when I go to do my touch-up pass, there's just nothing there at all. It's doesn't feel super, it's not rough at all, which is nice. I'm glad for that. I've had some head shaves where the blade's pulling the whole time and it's not smooth. This doesn't feel that at all, but it's also not it's not on the same level as the variant, the R41, the open comb, even the Maggard version 3 or version 3 aggressive, depending on what blade I have in those, can be really good head shavers as well. So Liberty Tree, I caught the very end of one of your comments saying best decision you ever made. I agree. Shaving my head has been awesome. I've loved it every minute of it. I've liked about having a shaved head. There's no regrets at all. I try to convince guys I work with who are starting to, you can tell their hair's fading, thinning a little bit, and they're fighting it. I try to tell them, man, don't just quit fighting the battle. Learn how to shave your head. It's so much better. Everybody knows when you're fighting the losing battle anyways. Alright, you can get a little more water on my head. Oh, and for those of you who have been watching my videos for a little while, well, for the past few weeks, my work schedule. Josh, how's it going? Glad to see you on here. My work schedule has been pretty intense. I think last night they counted up was our 55th or 56th straight day at work. And I'm on the night shift, so my 56th night of work in a row. But the light is at the end of the tunnel. We are coming, hopefully within the next 3 or 4 days, we're done with all the testing we have been doing. And we're back to more of our normal work rotation. So, yeah, I believe that, Liberty Tree. Easy to keep, just shave it, wipe your head off, go. Well, guys, this is definitely not going to be the best head shave I have ever had. That's for sure. Liberty Tree, I serve on submarines. I'm a nuclear reactor operator on submarines. So. Oh, Jim, no problem, and thank you for your son for his service. And where was he stationed at in the Navy? And Josh, do you use your Jim Jr. on your head or just on your face? And for those of you who kind of came late, no big deal. This was an unannounced shave. I'm using Sterling's Electric Sheep. And if you can tell, I haven't lathered since the first time, and I've just been going back and adding water. And there is still tons of slickness, residual slickness from this soap. Kings Bay, that was our first choice when we got out of training. Meek, how's it going? So, if everybody sees that comment from Colton Meek, he works with me. So, yes, we do have work tonight. I know, I understand. Bald Rob, thanks for tuning in, man. Glad you're here. I know this is early over in California. Anyhow, once I got out of school, I was saying, Jim, Kings Bay was high on our list. I was at school in South Carolina, or Navy school in South Carolina, and we liked it down there, so we wanted to stay in that area. But we got stationed up in Connecticut, and that's been good for our family as well. Alright, I'm gonna lather up. I'm gonna put just a little more lather. There's a ton on my brush. And for those who came a little late, the electric sheep, if you've smelled Arco, you just amplify that and you have electric sheep. It is an extremely lemony and it smells very cleaner-like to me. Now, the lather is really, really nice. There's no doubt about that. But the scent is very strong, lemon, citronella type of a scent, and not my favorite. I mean, it's okay if other people like it, that's great. This is just not, I will take Arco any day over this. It's very strong. You wouldn't need to wear bug spray. If you were going out with this on, the bugs will probably stay away. But Josh, I didn't see if you replied about the Gem Junior, if you use it for face or head shaves. I'm sorry if you already answered that. I apologize. Yeah, Cincy, this is not my, really not my thing. I'm going to pass it around to guys at work and then maybe see if anybody else wants to give it a shot, or if one of those guys like it, maybe just piff it to them. I won this in a piff, and so I'm grateful to the guy who was piffing it out. He didn't say if the reason... Oh, if you tap the screen, you get your comments back. Let me try that. Okay, I'm tapping the screen like crazy. Whoop, and I just... Oh, there you go. Okay, I found how to scroll through the comments. This might look weird to you guys. All right. Huh. Okay, that's good to know, Cincy. Thank you. Head shaves only couldn't do any better. Wow, Josh, I'm surprised you enjoyed your Gem Junior for head shaves. That might, I mean, that's interesting because this Clog Pruf, and now I know they probably shave completely different, but this is not going how I envisioned watching other people use a gem. But I'm glad it worked for you. You know, that's why they say your mileage may vary. Like each person's a little different in this. I feel like I'm having to go over the same areas quite a bit, and I'm not taking it down very well. And Bald Rob, good luck on your maiden voyage with the DE head shave this weekend. Just set out plenty of time when you don't feel rushed, and just take your time and knock it out. Okay, if you compared it to the Fat Boy, the Slim, and those vintage ones, I can understand. I've used a Fat Boy on my head and it was okay. It was not great. I haven't used a Slim for a head shave yet, but I've used a Fat Boy. The Maggard Open Comb, the Parker variant, and the R41 are, in my opinion, which is pretty weak, the Maggard Open Comb, the R41, the variant, blow away this gem, the Fat Boy. Like, it's a completely different realm of head shaves, in my opinion. But 7 days growth, that's good. You know, every so often I like doing a head shave after I've let my hair grow out a little bit. It feels good. I think it kind of lets your skin recover a little bit if there's any nicks or, you know, rough spots on your skin. But man, I'm there. It's just not. It's almost like I just can't get certain spots with this razor. I get a little water back there, make it a little slicker. yeah, the variant, the R41, the word I would use for those on a head shave is effortless. They don't hardly require any work at all, and you get a great head shave. This is requiring a lot more work. A lot more work, but it's getting there. Actually, yeah, that's good. It's good. It's not great, not perfect, but it's good. It is definitely good. I don't feel anything too egregious. I don't think. Sorry if I'm going out of the camera, I'm just trying to look close here in the mirror. My camera is right in the center of my mirror, so whenever I have to look pretty close, I gotta go off to the side a little bit. So, alright guys, that is gonna do it. Not great by any means. This video went a little longer than I was hoping, so I apologize for that. But just to run down what we used and what I'll finish with. The gem. Sorry. Oh, let me recheck that comment. Just one sec. Let's see. And one time I shaved my head. Head slick. Are you talking about the head blade, head slick stuff? Jim? Does everyone get comments at work, etc. over shaving your head? No, no one tells me. Yeah, I haven't tried the head blade yet, so I've seen some guys use it. Thank you, Cincy, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hopefully you have a good day and have a good shave today. John, same thing. Thanks for tuning in. Go Dogs, roll Tide. Hopefully we see you in the national championship game. Yeah, I haven't tried the head blade or the head slick yet. Sorry, I found a little spot back here while I was waiting. But I've heard and seen good things on them. Just haven't tried it yet. And then, actually at work, we have kind of a group of guys who are head shavers. There's probably 7 or 8 of us that are head shavers, so not too many comments about it at all. And like I said, trying to convert some guys over to it. Yeah, haven't tried a head blade, but I've heard really good things about it. Man, this will be my last gem head shave probably. You know, I've said that before, and then I've ate crow and done things again and found it worked better. But this was not great, not what I was hoping for. But anyhow, I think I've hogged the bathroom enough with this morning's head shave. I told my wife I'd try to keep it to about 30 minutes. I'm a little over that. I thought this was going to be more efficient. But anyhow, to keep going down, run down what we used. Gem Clog Pruf with the stainless steel gem PTFE coated blade. Wasn't rough, wasn't tugging at all, just wasn't very efficient. Wasn't very effective tool for what I was trying to use it for. The Sterling Electric Sheep. Excellent lather, great slickness, great glide. Scent, not awesome for me. Not awesome to me. That's not my favorite scent. So then we use the Maggard 30 millimeter synthetic knot. Awesome. Yeah, I think Liberty Tree. I think head shaving is becoming more socially acceptable. I don't know why it wouldn't have been. Why, a comb over is socially acceptable, or balding is, but a shaved head's not. But anyhow, yeah, I think it's becoming more acceptable and more commonplace. So I'm gonna finish up after the shave some alum, witch hazel with some tea tree. And then I love this aftershave splash, the Dr. John's Defiance. Even though the scents don't match at all, the way it leaves my skin feeling is awesome. The alcohol, the witch hazel in it, the menthol in it, I love it. So that's what I'm going to finish off with. So guys, thanks for tuning into this. I know once again it was spur of the moment. And thank you to everybody who watched and stuck through the crappy internet connection and my poor shaving technique with the gem on my head, and that'll probably be the last time. That tool, it just doesn't feel like it's the right tool for the job, if that makes sense. So once again, thanks for tuning in. Be safe, be kind, roll tide, have a good Saturday, enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.